Guys, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm gonna go home and take a nap. I've been here since 9. My friend did come over. She got 2 carloads of stuff, took it out of here, which is great because it's helping me be able to get this place cleaned up. Let me show you what I got done so far. See all this dirt on the floor? This pile right here is what I've been sitting here on this mattress, and I've just been sitting here by hand scraping the floor. So this is going to take me forever to get all this off the living room floor over here, but this is the best I can do without getting a floor sander or something. I did get all of these pulled up here today. This is trash. Right here is a bag of clothes that I can resell that she doesn't want. Still have got to do the whole hallway of scraping. The bathroom wallpaper is mostly off. I still have the glue I need to take off, and then all the wallpaper above the shower. But this wall is pretty much done. And of course I've just been throwing the trash in the bathtub. I also got all the strips down the hallway, and they're right here in the pile of stuff in my office. I have not touched at all this room where I started to paint. I'm hoping I can get back at this room maybe this afternoon when I come back this evening, actually. I don't know how long of a break I'm gonna take. My friend said she doesn't want any of this stuff, so I did start to pack it all up, and I do want to finish this room tonight as far as getting all the stuff ready for the thrift store pickup. Started a couple boxes here for thrift store pickup, and so this should be pretty easy to go through when I get back. In my office here, I did wipe down the walls with this steamer over here, so it is ready to be painted as soon as I get the floor done. Let me go make sure the lights are all turned off before I walk out the door. And it was really nice when my friend came and got her stuff because you know, it does make it easier for me to get this place ready. And I have today, tomorrow, to get stuff done. I don't know if you guys remember all that stuff I had over here for her to go through. She's still gonna come and get the stuff over here on this last section, but all of this stuff she does not want. So I get to keep it or get rid of it. All of this stuff she said she didn't want, so I get to keep it or get rid of it. So like I said, it's like Christmas over here. I just get to go through the things that she doesn't want, see if there's anything I want to keep. So here's like Christmas plates and stuff, and as a reseller, if it's something that's worth reselling, I can resell. But to be honest with you guys, I don't know. A lot of this stuff I just don't think I'm gonna want. So I'll be donating it to the thrift store, to a good cause. Oh, this is kind of a nice tree skirt. I might keep that. But I'm gonna go through all of this stuff and start stacking everything up that I don't want. Lots of candles and candle holders, things like that I don't want. A lot of decoration. Here's some fall stuff I'm probably gonna keep. I'll probably keep this. This is cute. Little pumpkin. This is putting me in the mood for fall, guys. I am ready for fall. Let's see what else she's got in here. Some things I don't want for fall decorations. Oh, I see a little Christmas knife for a nice little spread here. This is kind of cute, but not my style. Oh, she's got this little tea light candle holder. Isn't that cute for fall? But it's not something I want, but it is something I can resell, so that's good. Then she said she didn't want this sign. Thought it was kind of cute. An old man. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. But I'm gonna go through these boxes in the garage of the things that she says she doesn't want. And whatever she doesn't want and whatever I don't want is going to the thrift store for a new pickup. So I got a lot of cleaning I need to do, a lot of rearranging, a lot of things to go through still. So yeah, I'm excited. I am excited to get this place in order and working really hard at it. And this is part 1 of tonight's things that I got done. We did find some shelving for my son's closet. I thought she had gone through this closet, but I'm gonna wait because I'm not really sure if she did or not. The other day I did get the basement pretty much cleaned up. This kind of stuff's gonna have to go in the dumpster because it got all wet, but I have been really cleaning over here and I'm seeing a lot of progress. So again, this is part 1 of Saturday's video. I will do part 2 after a break. Stay tuned. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? The struggle is so real. Struggle is real. Okay, I'm taking a break, going back over to the new house now, do more cleaning. Because I have no water, I have got to go home and to my apartment, 15 seconds away, and use the bathroom. I also grabbed myself some grapes and a sandwich for lunch. Taking off the wallpaper is taking me forever, and then I take a break and I start working on the floors in the office. I did wipe down the walls in the office already today. Got some more cleaner to clean that bathroom because it is horrible. But I'm gonna get back to work, and just wanted to say good morning to you guys. So I don't know what's happening and what's going on in this life of mine right now. I'm taking up a 2-car driveway here, and my friend is supposed to come sometime today to get a load of stuff. So I think I'm gonna park over on the far end there. Now, if she wants to come get some of her stuff, she can park closest to the door. All right, let's get back to work. I've been having a really good time just jamming to 80s music this weekend. All right, guys, I'm over here at the house. It is Sunday morning. Missing church again this week. Friday, when I got out of work, right before, about an hour before I left work for the day at my new work at home job, they informed us that we needed 2 monitors by Monday, which I had, and I accidentally knocked it down the stairs. So I'm not sure if it's even working. Haven't even tried it. They also informed us that we needed a special headset, or they were going to let us go on Monday. That headset has to be ordered on Amazon, and it's $50 to $80 for a headset. The headset I had was Logitech. Wasn't good enough for them. I don't have $50 to $80 to spend on a headset. I haven't even gotten a first paycheck. They also informed us that we are going to have to work 1 day a weekend every weekend. So my choices would be Sunday or Saturday. And I don't mind working every other weekend, but there is no way that I could work when I have my kid. I'm not doing that, and I'm not working on Sundays. So if I have to work, it would be after church on Sundays. They did not inform us of working the weekends. And half of the class, so it started off with 31 in the class, went down to 14 after the first week of training. And as soon as they said that, there was 3 of us that were like, we're done with this job. It was nice of them to waste our week and stress us out. This job is very difficult, and you almost have to be a computer whiz to be able to do this job, and I am not. So I've been thinking about it this whole weekend, and think I'm just gonna concentrate on staying where I'm at, keeping the whole goal of running my own business, reselling, maybe working a part-time job somewhere, and getting moved. Getting moved is my #1 priority at this point, and fixing up this house. And so I've been over here cleaning. This morning I had to quit after part 1, after I told you guys I was coming back over here. That was the plan, but there was a family emergency and I had to take the rest of the night off. Things could be changing for me. And so I do want to say that I did like that job. I just can't handle taking more time away from the short period of time I have my kid as it is to be working. And it was very difficult, and it was very low income because it was a work at home job. There is no traveling expenses, there's none of that. But there's lots of work at home jobs, and there's a lot of things that I could be doing just part-time on the side to be bringing home money. I don't need to be stressing out over a work at home job. So with that said, I have decided to look elsewhere for employment as I am getting moved in. I am going to look at the school district and working when I can with the school district, possibly. Also some activity director jobs around locally. Doing something I enjoy is what I really want to do. I am at the age and part of my life where, yes, I know I need to work, and I don't mind working hard. But I have certain responsibilities in my life. My children are #1, as I'm a single mom. Maintaining stability is #1. And being able to worship God as a single mom, because I'm a Christian, and that comes priority over everything. And so I want to do what's right and do what I feel like God is pushing me into and leading me into. And right now it is getting into this house. If I'm going to take this week and I'm not going to be timing in the morning for this job, I am going to have to get all the equipment together and mail it back to the company so I can receive my last paycheck. And I need to make sure that I am looking elsewhere, doing something that I enjoy. With that said, I want to kind of stay away from daycares, although I could go right back to daycares jobs, because they're in session even when school isn't. That's why I was thinking about school district, because I could work when school's in session and be off when school is out, which would be ideal. But I'm very limited because I do not have a degree. I do not have upper higher education. And I've been a stay-at-home mom for many, many years. So my talents are few. I have learned a lot in 1 week on different programs that I can put on my resume, and now it makes me look like I know what I'm doing a little bit more. So I'm grateful for the training this week that I've had. And I don't feel like it's a waste of time. If I'm going to commit to something, I need to be fully committed, and this job is not gonna work out. Which is very sad, because I was so excited about this customer service role, helping others in the medical field, using the medical knowledge I do have, as I have been a CNA in the past and working with mentally handicapped and seniors. And that's still a possibility for me, doing work at home customer service. But I need to work a customer service job where I'm not going to be timed, when I'm not going to have a quota I have to meet, when I am not going to be punished because I make errors. And finding customer service roles, that happens quite a bit. So I wanted to let you know that I am going to be concentrating on moving. And as I am moving this week, I am going to be selling off as much as I possibly can to pay my bills, to keep me afloat for the next month. But I am not in any hurry. And there are side jobs that I can do to make a little bit of income coming in. And I need to focus on that. I need to focus on making as much as I can until I find the job that I need, that will work with my schedule, that will work with stability in my life. Now, I may come back on here tomorrow and say I found another job. So I am going to try really hard tonight when I get back to my apartment and look and see what I can do to keep doing what I'm doing. But with that said, I have made the decision to not time in the morning, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And I'm going to work 100% on getting this house in order so we can move in the next couple of weeks. I am not going to be out by August 1st. And so I need to be out as soon as I possibly can. And so that's number one. And then I can find the job that I need. As soon as I get my utilities all switched over, my internet and everything. So I've been working really hard already this morning. I'm going to work here all day today. I am going to go home, take breaks to use the restroom and have lunch and dinner. But I am going to come right back over here and keep working again. This morning I have gotten the master bedroom pretty much cleaned up and organized. And I'm going to start taking the tacks off of the floor in there. My goal is to finish my son's room today and to get it painted and to paint the office today. That is my goal. If I can, I'm going to paint the master bedroom also. And we're going to do gray in the bedrooms. So it should be pretty quick. Just to roll it on and just a flat gray color as soon as I get done doing all of these triangles. So I started putting more tape on this wall behind me here. I still got this bottom part and the top part to do on this wall. And then I got behind the door to the bedroom and up there to where the squares begin. And that's it. His room will be done. So as I'm mixing the gray, there are some gray spots in here that need to be painted. So I'm gonna be doing that. And yeah, it shouldn't take very long really with the paint. And then I can start moving on down the hallway, concentrating on the living room and the kitchen and the bathroom. So that's the goals for today. Let's see if I get them done or not. I think my friend is gonna come over here and get a couple more boxes, I hope, today, out of the garage. I do need to work on the garage a little bit more because I'm running out of space down there for trash. We are getting a dumpster when the foundation guy comes over, and they have decided we are not going to do the complete $40,000 on the basement, but only the $10,000. And so we're gonna fix where the leak is in the basement, which will be nice. I'll be able to use the whole house eventually. But moving in, he said I can move in upstairs and it's not gonna bother them at all. And having someone here while they're working is really ideal. So I think moving is my #1 priority at this point. I need to get moved in the next couple of weeks and get organized and live in this house for the first time. Super excited. I'm feeling very blessed for this opportunity. It's life-changing what's happening to me right now. The family emergency is life-changing, and so I'm just gonna roll with the punches. But after last night and not being able to come over here and work because I had to help other family members, I am making myself available to be there for my kids, and that's what's more important to me right now. As a single mom who has zero income coming in, I do know that I'm gonna have to do side jobs. I am gonna have to work hard, and I'm gonna have to keep going. I'm gonna have to figure something out financially to keep going. I have no problem doing that. That is not gonna be a problem. I just need to do it. I'm gonna have to follow through with doing it. And so I'm gonna be sharing all that with you over on Blessed Be the Gift reseller channel on what's going on in my life as far as business related only. So if you want to check that out, I am going to share with you whatever it is I find and whatever I'm doing over here also, but the details will be over on the other channel. So just wanted to do a part 2 to this video, share with you what's going on. And there's going to be lots of home makeover videos coming, guys, lots more. But let's see if I can get the paint done in the bedrooms today, and let's see if I can finish up cleaning up the master bedroom. All right, stay tuned.